G'day fellas and welcome to a casted game. Spawning in over on the east side of the map in the color red, playing the Holy Roman Empire. It is the one, the only, TheViper. And he is looking incredible today. I'm not sure if you caught that earlier game today, but I'm not going to spoil it for you. So you'll have to go back and watch it yourself. We are now watching him play up against Beastyqt. Beastyqt on the other side of the map with a... Oh my god, look at this spawn. I literally rolled my eyes in the back of my head. I'm like, oh my god, look at this spawn. Are you kidding me, Beastyqt? This is the best Mongol spawn I think I've ever seen right here. He has got the berries. Oh, rather, this is the berries. He's got the berries. He's got the gold mine. He has got the tree line right next to him now. Unfortunately, he's got the Uvu towards the front of his base. That is probably the worst case scenario. The worst part of this is that it's very far away. I mean, he's going to be able to put pastures like right here if he wants and send them back. I think it should be a relatively safe trip. Might lose one or two sheep to a specific thief, if you will. Mr. Viper. But interesting matchup that we've got today. So this, of course, is Lipany. So typically, Lipany, a map that you are going to see Abbasid Dynasty and the Delhi Sultanate on. Why would you see those two civs on this map? You might wonder. Well, every map has got a set amount of berries that spawn. So as an example, on Arabia, you get 3 spawns of berries. So you get one in your base right here, you get another one outside your base, and then you get one a little bit further away. Lipany takes that a little step further. It says, well, we'll give you those 3, and we're also going to give you a 4th one, and then we're also going to give you a 5th one as well. Now, hold on. Hold on. I was looking on the minimap. I'm like, there it is. Nope, that's not it. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm assuming, like, this is his berry spawn? Did his berry spawn not happen? Hold on. I got to do the math here. He's got 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. He does. So it's one of these ones up here. It's probably this one here, but obviously they've all kind of spawned, or at least one of them has spawned over on Beasty's side. So Beasty's sitting here with 1 berry spawn, 2 berry spawns, a 3. So he's very happy. And then in the event that a migration occurs, he's got 3 or 4, 5. Well, technically, sorry, 4, 5, 6 over here. And so that's why Delhi and Abbasid Dynasty are great on this map because of those extra berries. But let's talk a little bit about what we're going to be having a witness, or what we're going to be witnessing today. Beasty actually not going for a pasture, not going for an early rush. He is just playing very, very classic in this situation. So not going to be going any sort of wood chopping in the early phases. You can see he chopped out about 50 wood here. But then he's actually decided against it. So, curious decision. Now, when it comes to Viper, Viper doesn't even scout him. Viper just keeps everything in his base. I don't know what's going on. It's very curious that Viper wouldn't be scouting him. I don't know if they've had like a gentleman's agreement, because we actually saw that the same thing happened in the last game. So it was Viper and the Mongols versus the English, and Beastyqt didn't scout Viper either. So maybe, I don't know, maybe they're just practicing, because I want to remind you guys, these guys are playing this weekend in the Golden League. And you might be wondering, what the heck is the Golden League? A Golden League is the $125,000 Age of Empires 4 tournament. And so it's the first round of it, the first round of the main event is happening this weekend. Now, it's going to be a long event that's going to be happening over many, many weeks, even many months, in fact. I think it's going to be about 2 months long. But what it's going to be this weekend, it's going to be the open battlefields, which means open maps. And so Lipany, despite the large walls that have spawned here, is considered by many to be an open map, just because it can sometimes spawn without these. And take a look at the sheep in the middle. Neither player actually picking up these sheep. You can see that one manages to come within line of sight of Viper's previously scouted area, but Viper with a very early age up here, 4 minutes and 5 seconds for the HRE. That is very quick. Only a few villagers going to be on wood there. We'll see exactly what route he looks to go. Doesn't look like he's really committing to... I take it back. I was going to say, I don't think he's committing to like a wheelbarrow build order here, or even a professional scout build order. Nope, there it goes. There's the mill. So probably going to be looking to get in that bad boy soon. But Beasty, on the other hand, I'm very curious to see what he's going for. And now we see a Gur getting placed down. What is this Gur all about? Why? Beasty is really trying a new thing. Now, I actually watched one of Beasty's videos. For anybody who doesn't know, Beasty's actually quite a prolific YouTuber, so I'd encourage you to check him out. I'll leave a link in the description. It'll be to his Twitch page, but you can check out his YouTube as well. Just search for Beastyqt on YouTube. And he was talking about the fact that he had a style of Mongols that he wanted to play in the tournament, but he never actually got the opportunity to play it. So maybe this is what he's thinking about. I don't know. We'll have to work it out. Oh, okay. He's gone the Gur to get the wheelbarrow. Okay, Drongo, you dickhead. That's why he's done it. But very, very greedy sort of opening here, just using the deer stones to buff up the villagers. Nothing too crazy really happening. Villager going to be moving out now towards this Uvu. You can see he's got 156, so going to be dropping down archery range. Archery range, indeed it is. And back on the other side, Viper. No wheelbarrow just yet, but definitely looking at a fast castle. You can see Viper going to be scouting him out. Does actually spot on the front the Uvu was there. Wouldn't have spotted the archery range, though. So he's going to be able to loop back around and spot that out. He's going to look at the spawn that Beastyqt's got. He's going to be very, very jealous. This is an absolutely beautiful town center. I don't think I've ever seen a more disgusting Mongol spawn. That is like, if we just look at that, like, can you see, is there anything better than this? I don't think so. I genuinely don't think so. I think that's 100%. I think maybe if you had like if the Uvu was a little bit closer, then okay, I'll give you that. But we'll see what he gets up to now. I'm going to be going into Mangadai. Okay, interesting. So maybe this is the new build. Maybe this is what Beastyqt was talking about. So yeah, looking forward to seeing what he's going to be able to pull out. Khan going to be coming around the back here. Obviously, Viper looking to get to Castle Age. Going to be dropping down an archery range himself here. So both players going into archers. Khan going to be really firing down this prelate. Look at the damage that's coming out. Viper going to wake up. Viper falling asleep at the keyboard. Once again, Viper, wake up, my friend. Viper, wake up, my friend. What's going on? Did Viper disconnect? Viper? Hello? He's going to lose a prelate. Prelate, man, was he baiting this whole time intentionally? Just intentionally tanking the damage so that it would just go inside? Oh, he's so cheeky. He is so cheeky. Oh my god, I love Viper, man. What a... He was intentionally tanking that damage so that the Khan wouldn't go onto his gold mine or onto his wood line because he was gathering up the gold to get up to the next stage for the Regnits. Oh, it's so smart. I love it, dude. You literally think he's AFK, and like, you know, obviously now looking at it from Beasty's perspective, like that was the wrong decision. You shouldn't have gone for the prelate. You should have gone for the villagers and forced them to idle because he was just going to put it back inside. But now the villagers going to go down very quickly. Mangadai going to be taking those bad boys out. He's only going to be getting out 2 more at this stage, so obviously got a lot of resources in the bank. But look at the way that he's playing it. Not a real lot of wood being gathered up here. Look at the Khan trying to focus down that villager. Being careful, but now Archer's finally going to be able to come out here. Keep in mind that even against the Khan, they're going to have such a difficult time. He's got an extra range. He's got movement speed. He heals. He is, you know, he's the... You know what? I was going to call him a Chad, but he's not a Chad. He is absolutely not a Chad. I think that the Khan is a beta. I'm going to put it out there. I think it's a beta. Beastyqt now beginning to build up that Mongol mass. Wololo coming in. Look at this coming out right now. He's actually going to be losing the monk, or the prelate goes down with the relic in hand to the wolf. He left it to die to the wolves. But we'll check in with the Viper. We'll see what he's doing because I apologize. I totally missed Viper getting up to the 3rd age. We saw him drop down that Regnitz Cathedral. He looked to pick up that 2nd relic, but maybe this is actually what Beastyqt was talking about. We mentioned this earlier, that Beastyqt has a new style of Mongols that he wanted to try and practice. Didn't have an opportunity for it in the tournament. Maybe this could be it. Maybe this could be it. So potentially we are revealing some secret strategies right now. This could be Beastyqt's secret Mongol strategy right now, coming out live. So let's keep our voices down. It's a secret, but look at the is he trading? What is he? Why does he have why is he building the outposts across like this? Oh, he's putting the outposts down for the relics. Oh my god. Okay. I was wondering what are these outposts doing in very specific methodical locations at different positions in the map. But I've now worked that one out. And you can see the Mangadai are going to be continuing to cause havoc in the base of Viper now. Viper just really struggling against this playstyle. Makes a lot of sense, honestly. But now, interestingly, there is a relic that's down here. Now, Beasty's scouted this one out, but he has ruled this one out for Viper. He said, you're not getting that one. Take a look at how difficult it's going to be to get there. He's going to need to make a walk all the way past there, so he's not even bothering. And now up towards the north, you can see that Viper sent out a single archer just to scout out and see whether there was anything up here. And indeed, there was something up here. There was some Mangadai, and now Mangadai are going to be looking to pop off. You can see them putting out all their damage, working down the archers, just firing out so quickly with that extra attack speed coming through. not really focusing down one archer in particular, and subsequently a bit of a bad trade coming through there for Beastyqt. So I think he might be able to pull the Prelate out in this position. We'll check and see if he gets him out of the Ark and whether he looks to take out this Relic and looks to at least get that first Relic on the board. You know, it's so important to get that first Relic on the board as the Holy Roman Empire, because you're going to be able to utilize that and move it and bring that to give yourself more relics. And now you can see Beastie knows that he wants to go for it, and the Mangudai were moving into position. Arrow slits now being completed at the north as well, so 3 outposts all with arrow slits up, and Beastyqt's next level Mongol strategies are really coming online at this point in time. He's now up to the next stage. I wouldn't be surprised if we see like a double monastery dropped, or if he just drops like the prayer tent right here and gets like double batches out of his shamans. But now Veteran Khan going to be escaping. Mangudai going to be looking to idle out a couple more villages. Does go down. Going to be careful with that Khan not to lose it. It's going to be quite a while before that bad boy heals back up. But you can see Viper now going to be moving out on the map. He's managed to capture that first relic. He'll be quite happy with himself. You can see there was a little bit of a bug right there. But Viper now going to be dropping down the stable, utilizing that income. And he could even be thinking about Imperial, honestly, with the macro. But he needs to continue fighting in Age 3, at least for some time. Veterancy now coming through as well for these archers. Ideally, he'd look to get +1 as well, but the problem is that his enemy could potentially move into lancers, and this is something that we've seen Mongol players continue to do, and it's so difficult to deal with, is just this mass lancer. But it's not going to be the case. We actually see that there is double archery range, double barracks coming out for Beastyqt in this position. Men-at-Arms already out here as well, and he's moving out all over on the map. He's got pretty good coverage out here with the outpost. Now, on the other side, Viper has scouted out all of these relics. I don't think he knows this relic is here. I do not think he knows this relic is here. He's probably a little bit curious as to where that last relic is. I'm 90% sure he can't see that relic. And, you know, actually, I think he might be able to, just because of this. It might not show on his mini-map, but I'm pretty confident if he saw that, he'd know, oh, yeah, that's where the relic is. Oh, I don't know. I would love to see from his perspective and see that. Maybe I should go back and watch his stream just to find out. But you guys won't know unless you go and do that yourself. So I'll leave a link in the description. You guys can go check it out. Maybe it gets uploaded to his YouTube and you'll have a better idea. But now the night's coming out, and you can see Viper actually looking to go up to an Imperial Age on 1 relic. I don't know how I feel about that, Mr. Viper. I don't know how I feel about that. So you might be wondering, okay, why would you not go up with 1 relic? What's the big deal? Well, you can do it. It's just going to take time, and that's the big thing. And that's exactly what Viper looks like he might be doing here, is going to the Imperial Age with just 1 relic. And so he's going to be able to get there, but the issue is that he's just not going to have that oomph in his in everything that he's got. And look, you can see the knight is looking for that last relic. He doesn't know that that relic is there. That's what the knight is doing. The knight is searching for that relic. He's hoping to find it in the corners of the map. You can see he's actually scouted out in this position here. It doesn't show on the mini-map. It looks like it's blacked in, but it is not the case. Scout looking to come out here, Khan chasing it away, saying, get back in your base, mate. More outposts coming out from Beastyqt. Beastyqt's playstyle looking absolutely beautiful here. Yeah, so just to explain a little bit more about this. So essentially, it's going to be very difficult for you to make enough military to stay alive and at the same time be able to get up to the next age. That's going to be the big difficulty that you have as the Holy Roman Empire in this window. Because, as I said, Viper can definitely go up to the next stage. He seems quite intent on doing so. But the issue is going to be is whether Beastie looks to push him and whether he looks to punish him. But Beastie behind this, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a second TC back here. You can see he's got a lot of villagers on the steppe redoubt, just doing their thing. He's got his pastures out. He's got 7 pastures in total. At least he's adding in a few pastures at this point. Mangonel's coming in on the front line. Obviously got that improved siege engineering. So he's looking to play almost like an Abbasid style here with, I would expect, crossbows and, yeah, it's going to be crossbows, men-at-arms. So not going to be going for spear archer. But now looking to pick up all the relics. So Shaman going to be falling back with the second relic. You can see the first one already grabbed up here towards the north. And that's going to be all she wrote for Viper. I mean, how do you win as the Holy Roman Empire with 1 relic? It's obviously possible. But it's so hard. It's so difficult. You know, the game really begins for the Holy Roman Empire once they've captured that 3rd relic. That's when the fun begins for them, because then they start to be able to pump out units and print them like crazy, get up to that 4th age and start to print villages as well. That's when it's really getting exciting. And now, speaking of 4th age, Viper going to be going up 19 villages on that Palace of Swabia. So he's going to be looking to get into that next age. Bit of a Vil stock take, 39 villages versus 48 for Beastie. So he is Beastyqt currently up by a significant amount. I say significant, 8 villages isn't a huge difference. Mangonel firing down on the farms. And now we've got that difficult position for Viper, where does he have enough units? Is he going to be able to survive? And I feel more and more like I watch this that he's probably not going to be able to. Where is Viper's military? What is Viper's military doing up here? Is he looking for the relics? Is he genuinely like, yo man, only 5, hey, there's meant to be 4 relics on this map, only 4 spawned, and he doesn't realize the 5th one was over here. What is he doing up here? He's doing a little bit of hunting or something? The cabin season? Who knows? Mangonite going to come in. Look at the villagers on the gold here. They are 100% intent on gathering up all the resources that Viper can. Look at him. He's the poor guy, dude. He's on full gold right now. Now villagers going to be looking to transition over onto wood as well. He's got no access to wood at the moment. His first wood line on the front completely cut off. Where's his second wood line? Wait, did Viper not get a second wood line? Yo, where's Viper's second wood line? I mean, are we calling this his second wood line? That's a little bit far. Oh, I guess it's his second wood line. It's a bit far though. Farm's getting burned down. Mangonel, unfortunately, coming down as well. But BC, obviously, with the villager out here. Look at the line of sight on the minimap right now from Beastyqt. It looks like he's playing with map hacks on. He can see absolutely everything. And those final 2 relics getting picked up now by the shamans of Beastyqt. He is a happy camper indeed. Sprinkled in placements coming in as well. And he has just got, like... I am just so impressed by the coverage he's got. He's got, like, outposts down here just for no reason. I mean, no reason other than to give him line of sight or positioning in that single spot. Now, look at the outpost. He's this was a very optimistic outpost, Mr. Beastyqt. I will say that much. I didn't like your chance getting that up. Obviously, I wouldn't be surprised if he had a little bit of a chuckle after that one as well. That was very, very optimistic. But now you can see the military force of Beastyqt beginning to build. He's managed to capture 4 of those relics, so he's going to be extra happy with his position coming into this mid game. We're at 16 minutes at the moment, and you can see his economy's doing incredibly well. We'll take a look at the upgrades that he's got. Looks like he's got just wheelbarrow horticulture going to be coming through. Nothing else really. Spots out a scout over on the edge, more outposts coming through, and just Mongol things going down absolutely ham at this point. I think I've got to start asking the question, are outposts too cheap? Do we need to, like, increase the price of an outpost from 100 up to, like, 120 or 125 or something? I don't know. It just feels like you can just put them anywhere. And there's no real, like... It's not that there's no counterplay. It's just that it's so expensive to counterplay. And they give you so much, don't they? Like, when you think about it from the Mongol perspective, like, it's Yam. It is line of sight. It is the ability to garrison. It is... it's a very, very cheap sprinkled emplacement as well. Like, do these guys have sprinkled emplacements? No. I don't think this guy does either. But, like, sprinkled emplacements cost how much to put in? Like, 150 stone, maybe? Probably not even that much. And when you think about it, like, as the Mongols who get it for free... Oh, here we go. It is 125 stone, 50 gold. And it comes in 30 seconds, dude. That is so wild. That is so, so wild. Regnitz Cathedral going to be going down. Does he? Is he going to try and snipe the relic out of it? He's got no religious units on the front line. Keep going to be coming down back here. Beastie going to be able to scout that out. Obviously, the men-at-arms and the crossbow is going to be looking to come in here, do some damage. Might be calling upon Viper's teammate Doubt in this time of need, because this keep is definitely going to be needing a bit more at this point in time. The village is going to be trying their best. Knight going to be coming out as well. At the same time, getting pushed in from multiple angles. You see that sprinkled in placement. Doing absolute work down towards that position. Mangonel's firing off traction trebuchets. Beastyqt slowly but steadily reaching that dream composition in the late game. Keep is going to get up, but at the same time, Viper in a difficult spot over here on the I was going to say on the western flank, on the eastern flank. But now you can see that siege really starting to come up. More outposts in this position as well. He's going to continue adding sprinkled in placements. Relic sits on the ground. Does he dare? Does he dare? I'm looking for the where are they? I know he's going to try and pinch it. I know he's going to try and pinch it. Beastyqt is 100% the type of guy who steals enemies' relics. I know for a fact he's going to try and pinch it. Where is he? Where is he? Come on. Let me see it. You are going to hear it any second, I can guarantee you. I don't know where he's going to airdrop in a shaman, and he's going to take that relic. But I'm really curious at this point in time, how does Viper stop this? Because he's managed to get into the Imperial Age, but this was the thing. Like, we talked about this earlier. You can get to Imperial, but you're still going to die. You don't have enough units. You're not able to defend against a push like this because you don't have those extra relics. 2 relics, you can do it. It's hard. 3 relics, it's very easy to do. But that's really like where it starts to get like 1 relic, it's almost impossible to do. There was the shaman. I knew he was coming in for it. I knew. And Beastie loses the shaman. We'll see if he brings it in from a different angle. He does have 2 shamans out on the map. I don't have or at least I don't know the control or the hotkey for select or go-to religious units. He's just picked up the sacred site, so he could be... Yeah, he's coming for it now. He's moving out. He's going for it. And Viper going to be under significant threat here as the town center gets focused down by the majority of the military here. Looks like elite crossbows have come through. Nope, that is just your classic Holy Roman Empire crossbows. No elite upgrades yet at this point in time, at least none that I can see. So Viper still fighting against an enemy with the military of the Third Age. And there it is. I knew it was happening. You sneaky beastie. You sneaky beastie. What an absolute composition right here coming out from Beastyqt. Looking so damn terrible. Terrible? Looking so damn terrifying. Let's go with terrifying. 6 trebuchets. Do they need to increase the population on siege? Is that a thing that they should be doing? 3 population for a trebuchet. You've got 6 trebuchets, 6 springalds, a single mangonel. Your enemy can't do anything into this. What does he do? What does he do? Look at the military coming out now. I mean, he did go age 4. We'll give him that. And he only got 1 relic. Well, yeah, we'll give him that. He's not even making villages at this point, the poor guy. Viper's losing his landmark at this point, now continuing to fall back. He does have his keeps up over on towards this eastern side. But keep in mind, if he loses the last landmark, that's it. He's lost 2 already. The Regnitz has gone down. The town center's gone down. Trebuchet going to be looking to focus down the keeps at this point in time. Emergency repairs does come down for him, but obviously the Ark and Chapel going to be a potential focus. Can also look to focus down the Palace of Swabia, but Beastyqt looking incredibly strong at this point. We'll enter into the cinematic mode so that we're able to watch a fight, because I suspect it's potentially going to break out. You can see that Viper realizes there's only 1 landmark if this Ark and Chapel dies, and it doesn't look too long until it's going to be going down, so he's got to really go right now. But the problem is the military mass that he's got is just so small compared to his opponents. Even though he's up in the Imperial Age, even though he's got the villager printer, what does it matter if he's not going to be able to survive? And that's exactly sort of the question that needs to be asked. 3rd landmark now going to be going for Viper. There she goes. There she goes. There she goes. Falling down. And Viper in a really difficult position at this point. His mass continues to build up, but at the same time, look at the mass that's coming out for his enemy. Only 2 mangonels here. And I think that's kind of the funny part, because if he wanted, he could make like 7 mangonels very easily. Now Viper looking to push out. A Bombard going to be coming out as well. Looking to focus down the Springalds. Springalds at the same time focusing down the Bombard. You can see he's got a bit of micro coming in. Viper with the flanks right now. Trying his best to hold on. A little bit of a split on the back line. And you can see the traction. Trebuchets managing to actually take out the keep. At the same time, all of the units get taken out. Viper only with a handful and does tap out. He says, good game. Well played. I wasn't able to overcome the power of the Mongols, Beastie. Well played, my friend. And a beautiful new strategy coming out from Beastyqt. Fellas, make sure you check these creators out and make sure you check out the Golden League. It's happening this weekend. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for the custom.